Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor, and if you're new here, which most of you are, as I just created this channel a few days ago, I am a lifestyle vlog content obsessed creator that loves faith and is also a foster mom struggling with infertility. And I'm just a normal girly that is 27 years old, and I have all kinds of fun interests. So I just thought, why not make a YouTube channel where I can really just kind of dive in. A lot of other social media platforms, it's very short form content, and YouTube, I can quite literally yap until really no one can stop me, truthfully. So that's what brought me here today, and I'm really excited to be making my first video of just a get to know me, so that way you guys can kind of get a little inside peek of who I am, what I want this YouTube channel to be like, and also this is going to be iconic in 20 years when I look back on this and I see myself frozen in time at 27. So without further ado, let's do a little get to know me, kind of chit chat, casual vibe, and hopefully we can be friends. This is gonna be, I've never, again, done this before, so it's probably gonna be all over the place. I grabbed my phone and I just looked up some like general questions of get to know me things to kind of share with you guys, so that way I'm not just like sitting here like staring at you. But I'm just gonna dive on in, and we're just gonna keep it casual because that's literally who I am as a person, and hopefully you guys get a better look at who I am. So my name is Taylor. I am 27 years old. I currently live in Kentucky, out in the sticks of Kentucky is what it feels like. I've lived in Kentucky my whole entire life. I enjoy it. I used to hate it when I was younger, which I feel like everyone goes through that phase. I could not wait to get out of Kentucky, but now that I'm here kind of starting my life as a grown woman, it's gotten a lot better, and I feel like you appreciate where you come from a lot, and then being surrounded by family is a whole nother thing that I just, now that I'm older, how could I ever give that up, you know? But anyway, so I am married. I have been married to my husband for almost 2 years. We got married in May of 2023, so our second year anniversary is coming up. I have been with him for 9 years this year, so crazy that we will have been together for 10 years next year. We live in a little trailer that is brand spanking new. We've only been here for a year, that we put on a little plot of land. Nothing much, it's a tiny little plot of land. And yeah, we live here in a trailer with our 3 dogs, and I am also a certified foster parent, so is my husband, obviously, but we currently have a foster placement here with us, a little baby, and so it's just me, my hubby, the 3 dogs, and our little baby girl that we have in our care. Let's just do a little bit about me, you know? So obviously I just gave you a rundown of a general timeline of kind of where I'm at being 27, but just like things that I like in general to kind of get to know me. I am a wedding photographer. I have done wedding photography since 2020. I built a business from the ground up during COVID, and it has been a very successful business. I am so proud of what I've created, and I used to be full on like doing as many weddings as I could a year while also working a full-time job. And I've gone kind of back and forth with, you know, falling in love with photography again, falling out of love with it, just because working 2 full-time jobs is a lot. But I've always considered myself a really hard worker. I am a hustler girl. If I want something, I'm going to make it happen. Let it be known. You can tell me no, you can tell me you don't think it's gonna happen, and I will work until I achieve that goal. So I've always been like that, and just working 2 full-time jobs kind of just shows that I'm just a worker girl. I just like it. And yeah, so wedding photography business, it's called Dixie Ryan Photography. I would love for you guys to follow me. I am scaling back a lot this year. Just entering into motherhood in general has really changed a lot of perspectives, and just kind of how I want my, you know, future to go. When I'm looking at future months, am I wanting to be, you know, working Monday through Friday and shooting weddings every single weekend, or am I wanting to kind of, you know, delve back on that and be able to spend time with my family? And I just think that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I've started to really, you know, scooch back a little bit with wedding photography, and I'm just taking photos again for just the love of it. I will never stop taking photos. I am a photo girly. I am the girl in the friend group that's like, can you take my photo? Can you take my photo? Do you want me to take your photo? Should we take photos here? Should I take a photo of that? Should I do a photo dump? I've always just been like that. So that's just another little thing about me. If you ever see me out and about, I will probably be taking a photo of something. I just absolutely love it. And other than that, I am a collision estimator, I guess is what I would say is my like full-time job. So randomly fell into that and have been there for over 2 years now. So kind of random, but those are my 2 full-time jobs. Besides that, different hobbies that I enjoy doing. I love running. I am new into the running world. I've probably been consistently running for probably about 10 months now. I got into running just last year. I was kind of at odds. I've been struggling with weight loss my whole life. Finding a workout that I enjoyed, it was always hit or miss for me, or I would get really into the gym and then I would fall out of the gym, and it was just this endless cycle. So I decided to start trying running because I always loved being outside. So I started getting into that, and then also decided to really just take a look into fitness. I decided to go gluten and dairy free, hoping that it would help with my infertility problems, you know, just kind of shaping up my eating, hormone balance, things like that. Absolutely changed my life. I, over the past 10 months, have lost 50 pounds. I am just in the best shape I have been in probably ever, honestly. I've been a little bit thinner in high school, obviously, because who isn't? You're a freaking, everyone always thinks they're like bigger in high school, I feel like, at least I did. And then when you get older, you're like, what was I thinking? But yeah, I'm in a really good place fitness-wise, mentally-wise with all of that, and I really do think that running and really diving into like the food industry and cutting out all of these like toxic chemicals and stuff has changed the game for me. I love to read. I'm a Kindle girly. My favorite book series in the whole entire world is the ACOTAR series. If you are an ACOTAR girly, definitely subscribe to my channel because I will probably reference it 5,000 times. I have an ACOTAR tattoo on the back of my arm. I have read that series front to back 3 times from just the physical book copies. I've read A Court of Mist and Fury probably 4 or 5 times, just the book alone. The graphic audiobooks I have listened from front to back 2 times now, and I want to say each book is literally like 6 to 8 hours. So, but I also live far out in Kentucky, so my drive is pretty long everywhere I go. And yeah, I love the ACOTAR books. Right now I'm reading Blood and Ash. Fallen in love with reading again through that series. After I read ACOTAR, it was a really bad just like book hangover, and I was reading some books kind of random. I wasn't really diving into any series just because nothing was hitting quite like ACOTAR did, but Blood and Ash has really gotten me back into reading. Obviously Fourth Wing, geez. And today is Monday, January 20th. Tomorrow's the 21st. Another thing you guys are gonna know about me, I cannot speak. I literally mess my words up all the time. And I'm not even gonna cut that out because that is literally a part of who I am. But today is January 20th, tomorrow is the 21st, so the 3rd Fourth Wing series book comes out, Onyx Storm. I am so excited. I have really gotten back into the Fourth Wing series. I'm reading the, I'm listening to the audiobooks right now, the graphic audio, and that has really ignited me because when I read Iron Flame, it was okay, but it wasn't as good as Fourth Wing in my opinion. But listening to the graphic audio has really got me back into it, and I'm really excited for the new book. So I'll probably pause Blood and Ash right now and then go into the 3rd Fourth Wing book. So I love reading. Let me just tell you, this should give you the lore of who I am. So if I could like just say a couple words or like things about me for you guys to understand who I am. Twilight, reading, running, TikTok, and like laughter. Like literally, if I could just put myself in a little bubble, that would be my personality to a T. I love Twilight. I have loved Twilight since that came out in middle school when I read those books for the first time, watched the movie for the first time. It is now I couldn't even tell you how many years later. I don't even know when Twilight came out. I am still obsessed. I watch the entire series every single year, multiple times, let it be known, multiple times. I'm watching that, and it's just a part of who I am. I walk down the aisle to Turning Page because I was so obsessed with it. I listen to Turning Page probably every single day. I make a Twilight reference every single day, and it's just a part of who I am. Besides like hobbies and stuff like that, obviously photography, I've said running, reading, I'm a granny. I do not like staying up late. I like going to bed at 8 p.m. and I love getting a lot of sleep. I love waking up early. I am definitely an early bird versus a night owl, so that's why I like to go to bed early so I'm able to wake up early. I love the quietness and the stillness of the morning time. I don't care if it's cold, I don't care if it's hot. I just absolutely love spending the morning time like awake when it's really early. So definitely a big part of who I am is just being up early. I am new into faith, so I will have a lot of faith-based content on here. I do a Bible study series on TikTok, which is another reason I am so glad that it is not banned. We don't know if it's gonna stay like that, but I am, again, new into faith. Doing this Bible study where I'm reading the Bible in a year has been so fulfilling. I have created a quaint little cutie group of people that join my Bible study every day, and it's just been so fun. So I'll definitely do some Bible content on here and just faith content. I'm sure, you know, daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, things like that. You guys will see me reference it a lot. So Jesus is a really big part of who I am. I'm Christian, and you know, I would love for you guys to join along for that reason too, just because if you can plant a seed in anyone's mind, then maybe they'll join into the faith or they'll get more into Jesus, and that's what it's all about in my opinion. So I have always been somebody that likes to have a really small group of friends versus a big group of friends. I get overwhelmed by a lot of people in one area. I would describe myself as an extroverted introvert. I am in groups where I don't know people. I am extremely introverted. I'm not good at, you know, bringing myself out of my shell, but I am the type of person, if I know you and I am comfortable around you, I love to be like funny and just like silly and laughing, and I love to be like weird and goofy, and I've always been like that. I love making people laugh. It's a really big part of who I am as well. I don't want to make this 5 billion years long, so I'll try not to yap your guys' head off. Another fun fact about me, I am a talker, and this is what got me into YouTube because I can just talk and talk and talk, and I just love that because I feel like, you know, TikTok vlogs and stuff like that can be a little rushed, but YouTube, it's just me and you, one-on-one, hanging out. Another thing, I live in a really small part of Kentucky. I have always been into content creation and stuff like that, so it's been kind of a leap of, I don't even know, leap of faith, a leap of just confidence of, you know, even doing this in an area where people, I wouldn't say people like make fun of me, but I'm sure you know how it goes. You're doing something that's a little bit different than what is normal in your town, so sometimes it can cause just like sad comments and stuff like that, but that's okay. I am doing this for me because it makes me so happy. So that is another reason what is fueling me to do YouTube this year. That's just kind of a generalized me in a nutshell. I'm gonna dive in really quick to kind of where I'm at currently in my 27th year of life. I, again, have said that I am a certified foster parent. That will be a huge part of my like channel and my content, going through foster care, just the journey together. I just got certified in October of 2024, so it's only been a few months, and it's been a few months. I will make separate videos on everything that has happened with that, but pretty much the moral of the story, from October to January 2025, I have had 2 foster placements. My first foster placement, we were going to adopt. She was a little NICU baby, and she did end up passing away very suddenly on December 10th of 2024. 20 days later, we got a new foster placement, which is what we have currently, our little girl, and we are just loving and serving her the best that we can until she is reunited with her family, which is such an honor to do so. We are so excited for her to be, you know, reunited, and us just, you know, helping out in any way we can. That's the whole purpose of foster care. That's why we do foster care. And it, like I said, it's been a few months, but it's been a very rewarding few months, and I'm really proud of the people that me and my husband have become through this journey. It's been short, obviously, but just how crazy it's been so far. We have maintained a really healthy marriage, and I'm just very thankful for my husband and just like the, you know, marriage that we've built up together in the 2 years that we've been married. So that is another big thing that you guys will see a lot on the channel. I'm adopted myself, so I will also probably go into that, I'm sure, another time as well, just so you guys get a, you know, more closer look into me. And lastly, I am just excited for you guys to be here. I am really excited to just continue making vlogs and to just have the freedom. That's what I'm most excited about, the freedom to just literally make a video about whatever I want to make a video about. So that you will get to look forward to. But yeah, I'm just a random girly who is new into faith, new into foster care, new into motherhood in general. And let's not forget, I have been going through infertility with my husband for the entire time that we've been married. So we are going on 2 years of infertility. So that is another big thing that you guys will get to be a part of on this channel. So I'm really excited to bring you guys along, and I'm just so thankful that you took the time out of your day to watch a video from a random girly from Kentucky that just loves to talk. But seriously, I'm so grateful for every single person that has subscribed to my channel already, and I just know that we're gonna build the sweetest, safest, coziest, most fun little space on the internet together over here. So I would absolutely love if you guys would subscribe to my channel, and I will wrap this video up here. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic. Again, this is my second video, so cut me some slack. But yes, I love you guys already, and I'm so excited, and I'm just so passionate about content creation. I always have. And if you are someone that's been thinking about, you know, starting a YouTube channel or anything like that, I have like 26 subscribers, and I am still making the investment and doing it because it is something that fuels me and makes my heart happy. So if that's something that you want to do, I encourage you to do it too, because at the end of the day, it's about what makes you happy. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.